What is the best home remedy for a rotator cuff tear? Well, it's not a medication. It's not something you can rub on yourself. And it's not a concoction of different liquids that you might have in your refrigerator and your spice cabinet. This is the wrong way to think about how to heal a rotator cuff tendon tear at home. The absolute best home remedy to heal a rotator cuff tendon tear is using a sling just like this one right here. I got this one by Brace Up, and this is a nice sling. I like it a lot. And the reason why you would use this, let me explain this to you because there's a bit of a trick to it. I'm opening it up here, and it's got this strap that you loosen just to, or tighten depending on how you get it. It's to be able to get the strap over your neck. You're going to put it on the side that bothers you. This is reversible. There's not a left and a right. And here's what you got to do. You got to make sure that the corner of the pocket here is all the way where your elbow is. Then you're going to pull the strap here to tighten it. Get that strap behind you. And then you've got to tighten it enough to make your elbow go up and shove your shoulder up slightly like this. So if I'm just relaxed here, when I tighten it, right there when I relax, now I feel like my elbow is elevated and my shoulder is up. Now this sling has a nice little thumb loop here for you to rest your hand just so your wrist doesn't fall downwards. And you would wear this throughout the day, especially when you're going to be more active or if you're going out in public so that people don't bump into you, especially if you're really irritated. And part of the reason for wearing this is to train yourself, temporarily at least, or to restrict yourself from using your arms so much because you need it to calm down and heal in the beginning stages of healing from a rotator cuff tendon tear. Using the sling will allow you to feel much better almost instantly. And if you're using this on a consistent basis, you should begin to see slight improvements day to day and definitely week to week. And it'll put you in a position to where you can begin to exercise to solve the root problem. Now, healing from a rotator cuff tear is a process. It's not just one thing that you can do like using this sling. This is just the beginning step or one of the beginning steps so that you can eventually get to fixing the root problem, because there's usually a muscle imbalance and other issues that contribute to adding too much tension on the rotator cuff tear. And so we need to take tension off the tear for the long term while being able to use your arm normally for your everyday things and even more advanced things like exercise, but without aggravating your tendon so that you can preserve your tendons for the long term. If you've got a torn rotator cuff tendon, using this brace like this at home will allow you to bring the bones together and take tension off your tendon tear to allow it to begin to heal. I got this brace off Amazon, and I put a link to find it off Amazon if you want to get one yourself. They sell braces similar to this at any pharmacy, any store that has a first aid section. You should be able to find something like this near you. Remember that healing a rotator cuff tear is a process, and so I've actually got many videos here on YouTube for you to begin to understand what that process looks like and do some exercises and get on the right track to healing for the long term. I've got those videos on a playlist that you can find a link to in the description below, and I've also made a comprehensive program that gives you an entire pathway for the whole process. It's called the Rotator Cuff Tear Recovery Program. You'll find a link for that also in the information below in the description. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please like this video if you found this helpful. If you tried this out and it's giving you some improvements, comment below so that you can let other people know how much it's helped you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on our notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the helpful videos that we post each and every week. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.